boy Big T don't miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, out of Alabama, you can add Nick say.
What's that word, family? It's your boy Hitta, and you tuned in to Hit Squad TV. First and foremost, if you would, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell on the side to be notified on each and every time we decide to slide. Fam, listen, we back on Finesse 2 times, and I know that it feels like we're beating a dead horse with this one, but we got to touch on a few topics concerning this matter. This week been a rough week for FNG. We got Finesse 2 times back in federal custody. We got Lil Jew and Big Jew, you know what I'm saying? Basically back in the system, and from what we see in here, it looked like Big Jew is not too happy with his dad and everything that's going on with his situation. You know what I'm saying? He basically took the Instagram and said, "On my grandma, you a real bitch. They need to strip your gangster. How you get your own son locked up on a felony charge? You better be lucky you my daddy." Boy, that's crazy. It's crazy. Little dissension now. As we can see, Big Junum, they took a bad one. They were caught with Blicks and marijuana. So we're gonna well wish Lil Jew, I say that much. Send our well wishes to Lil Jew, because Big Jew, well, you too old for this, man. And if it ain't documented, if it ain't filmed, if it ain't no pictures, it didn't happen. So
me and you and the gentleman that had the money on, we're gonna count this money out.
yeah, man. So just to be perfectly honest with you, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week for the FNG count. Not only that, we come back and we see that Finesse 2 times is broke. That's the word on the street. Yeah, I don't believe that. But we're gonna go over it, fam. So it basically says on May 2nd, 2025, the defendant undergoes counsel in legal agreement for legal services for counsel to represent the defendant in supervised release revocation hearing. In exchange, the defendant would make agreed upon payments over a fixed period. The defendant has failed to make any payments toward the attorney's fees in this case. The defendant is indigent and he's now unable to fulfill his financial obligations that he previously agreed to. Counsel has notified the defendant's family of his intent to withdraw. So that's what we got right there as far as Finesse and his ability to pay his counsel. And it looks bad. I ain't gonna lie, it looks bad. You know what I'm saying? But as we know, when you locked in, you locked in. And shout out to Mickey Truth and the Truth team that they pulled this paperwork. And show y'all, basically, Finesse created an agreement on his own. I think somebody might have tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Not so fast, my friend. We got a little something for you." So, notice of appearance comes now. Carl A. Moore, and hereby gives notice of appearance as attorney of record for defendant Ricky L. Hampton in the above captioned action, dated May 6, 2025, respectively submitted to the law office of Carl A. Moore, PC. Yeah, Carl A. Moore, fam. That's a heavy hitter. I'm gonna give y'all a little background on Carl A. Moore. He has been one to defend many of Houston's rappers, big wigs, Zero, Baby Bash, if you go back in the day, Paul Wall. He's had a few cases that showcase him in a positive light as being victorious. One most notably that I think everybody knows about is the case of Patrick Clark. Yes, that Patrick Clark. We're talking about DJ Pat, the person charged with the unaliving of Migos rapper Takeoff. So, yeah, he was able to get this young man's bond lowered, and DJ Pat is at home eating sugar smacks and watching YouTube right now. So yeah, he got a little stroke in the city of Houston. You know what I'm saying? And if we need anybody else to vouch, you know, we got that as well.
If you're in a jam, man, you gotta call Cam. If the law got you right now in a bad position, you gotta call Cam. He gonna unjam the door, man.
Save 2 minutes via Metropolitan Parkway Southwest.
Hey, shut up. I'm talking about Cam. A damn lawyer. If you're in a jam, especially you're in Texas, you gotta call Cam, dog. I'm putting you with everybody know already. All y'all niggas stay in some shit.
5.1 miles, take exit 243 to merge onto State Route 166 toward East Point.
We ain't talking about Cam. We ain't talking about no damn East Point. If you in the jam, call Cam. You in H-Town, you better call him. Nigga gonna get you out of trouble. That's all I'm saying. I got facts on this. I got facts, nigga. Actually, too, I got facts.
Yeah, fam. So he locked in with the one and only Mobties lawyer, fam. Gotta keep it a buck. Finesse gonna need it. But when you dumb as Finesse, and I know a lot of people be rooting for Finesse, and people say, man, you act like you happy that the man went to jail. No, I'm not happy that the man went to jail. I don't want nobody to go to jail that didn't unalive somebody or do something to no children. But when you just ignorant, you ignorant. You know, you on federal probation. And y'all have seen these clips from Finesse 2 times with the big old diabolical Colombian just J's. You know what I'm talking about. But this is just an example of just ignorance, fam. You own papers, man. And I don't know who told you or how you figured it out that you could smoke on papers. And then you go to blame it on Lil King, fam. You go to blame it on a little boy. Granted, King ain't your average little boy, but you blame you getting sent back on a kid, fam. Maybe this is the reason why you got sent back.
Going on, man. Check this out. Anytime you in LA, go fuck with man. This is new shit in town, man. Everything touching down, everything A1. I fuck with them myself. Tell them my son they gonna fuck with you, man. Anytime you in LA, tell them I see you. Smooth.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta be smarter than that, man. You absolutely gotta be smarter than that. But I just want to bring y'all an update on what's really going on. Is Finesse 2 times indigent? Is he unable to pay? I think not. I believe he just did not fulfill his financial obligation to his first attorney and went with what he thought was his best move, which is Mobties lawyer Carl A. Moore. So, yeah, fam, as we get more information on this, we're going to bring it to you. I hope y'all locked in and hitting that like button and, you know what I'm saying, support what we got going on Hit Squad TV, man. And shout out to Mickey True for that tidbit of information. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, the Alabama Hitter. Until the next time we decide to spin, guess what, y'all? I'm in the win. Salute to the hitters, man. We got